You'll be watching me. Bless you.
Shite.
All right. Ready?
Yes. Yasuka. Yes. I gotta fuck with him a little bit. Then it's the Mandela effect that never happened.
Can I do this? Should I start this motherfucker?
Start it up. What my niggas want with.
Oh, God, help me. We're going to make it through the night. All right.
It's all you, man.
You let me
It's all
know.
you, man.
We ready? Wait a minute, because I'm going to fucking laugh because I think you're going to fucking interrupt me again.
You don't know what you don't know until you know. So just go.
And even then, you might not really know because the Mandela effect.
It's all bullshit, bro. It's all bullshit.
All right, shut up. Shut the fuck up.
Listen
Serious.
here. You don't use your fucking law enforcement voice
Game
on
boy.
me.
Game time. Game face.
All right, coach.
Game something.
Put me in the game, coach.
Gamers.
Gamers. What? Gamers.
I'm just throwing random shit out now.
Gamers. All right. All right,
We start this episode?
This is real. This is a real show, by the way. I don't know if you know that. This is real. And we need to be professional for our audience. Stop fucking around and get with the program. It's the Midnight Project. Shit. Motherfucker.
Shut up. Y'all already know what time it is.
So.
It's another nightcap episode. Tonight we kind of took it old school with the drinks, man. If y'all remember, in your early club days, you used to do some vodka Red Bull. Well, we got the vodka. We don't got the Red Bull though, so we're drinking Nas with it.
Yeah, we took it to 2001, Fast and the Furious. We Nas in this bitch.
Yeah, sure. So last weekend, my daughter. Well, by the time you guys watch this, it'll be like maybe 2 weeks. But my daughter turned 15 years old, and we decided to go to California and take her to Knott's Berry Farm.
Yes.
Both my brothers went, my parents went, and Lamont even went with his kids.
Yep.
We had a good time.
It was bittersweet,
It was fun.
but it was
fun.
good.
I will say this. The lines are getting a little longer at Knott's Berry Farm than they used to be.
Yeah.
It's kind of depressing because I remember going and it just be like, you don't need the fast pass. Like you're getting on pretty quickly. It made it enjoyable, but they got rid of certain rides, and then they had other rides that were broken down. So naturally, all the other lines.
I
were
was
getting
so
longer.
disappointed that the fucking Ghost Rider was not on
For half the day.
Like
For
why?
half the day, and then when they finally get it, obviously everyone's in a mad dash to go get in line, right?
And it's like, and then at night, what about 9 o'clock? The park closes at 10, so at 9 we went over there, and it was already closed again, and we're like, what the fuck? I mean, everybody knows at Knott's Berry Farm, the Ghost Rider is it. That's first ride.
It's the staple. It's how they started.
Yeah, man. Everybody loves those hard turns that hurt your ribs.
Yeah.
You got to get your ribs hurt when you go to Knott's.
You need a little pain. If it ain't rough, it ain't right,
man.
baby.
You didn't go. It didn't happen. Mandela effect. It never happened.
It never happened.
Shit.
Then there's so the Jaguar. We were in line for the Jaguar.
Oh my God.
And we're halfway through the line. We're like maybe another 20 people, 30 people before we're getting on a cart. And the line's broken.
The
guys.
line
the
never
ride's
moves.
broken, guys.
The line never moves.
We start seeing people leaving.
The line doesn't move for 25, 30 plus minutes.
Yeah.
And we're standing there and we're looking like, what the fuck is going on? And it's in the part where it's like the pyramid. So it's hot as fuck. It's enclosed. So you're getting hot. You're breathing fucking
and
other
we were
breath.
close to the end of it. That's what pissed me off the most.
Okay, come on. We've been moving. Why haven't we moved in a minute?
Yep.
And then you start seeing people leave from the front. So then it makes you kind of optimistic. Like, oh shit, they leaving. So we going up further. Then you fucking start hearing people come back and say, yeah, that shit broke.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a minute.
They got rid of Montezuma's Revenge.
Yeah.
So that was the last of the
But you know
simple,
what's still
quick
there?
ride that people liked.
Accelerator's still there, baby.
Oh, they're not getting rid of that.
Accelerating.
That's 0 to 82 miles per hour in like fucking 2 seconds. Like,
Yep.
that bitch is insane.
Love it.
It's the fastest short ride you'll ever go on because the ride itself is only 13 seconds long.
13, that's all it takes.
Oh, man, I wish it was longer at those speeds, too. Oh,
Hey, man.
give me that.
That's what she said.
Whoa. Pause.
That's why you got all them keys.
So yeah, I was kind of shocked to see that Montezuma's Revenge was gone.
Yeah.
They had 2 rides like that at one point. They had a yellow one and a blue one. Montezuma's Revenge was the shorter of the 2, where it shoots you up
high as hell,
then
and
brings
then it comes
you back. You do a loop, and then you go up.
Yep.
And then you do it again, and then it goes up, and then that's the end of the ride.
But so you know what I'm curious about? I'm curious to when I go back next, what's going to be in the place of that. They might be pitting something else there that may be better.
They removed the track, but they left the posts where the ride is.
Yeah, like the beams.
So maybe they redo it.
Maybe.
I don't know. Who knows? I know they were redoing like the whole Snoopy Park area for the kids, so maybe they had to move that for some other rides. I don't know.
I must say, I grew up in California. I grew up 20 minutes away from Knott's Berry Farm. We went there all the time. And I can say now, it's been 20 plus years since the first time I've gone. You could tell that the park is getting a little rundown. It's old now. So it's probably time for them to start remodeling and upgrading and changing stuff out. So that could be a part of it, hopefully. Because, I mean, Knott's Berry Farm is a staple. I don't want to see it go anywhere.
I just think, in general, compared to some other theme parks, it doesn't have as many rides as some other parks, right?
Of course not.
So, in my opinion, I think that for them to have so many issues right now with what rides they do have, it is unacceptable. Like, I think you would be able to focus more on, hey, let's get this fixed and running properly. Let's do whatever maintenance we got to do and let's get it done fast.
Yeah.
So that way we could keep these rides up and running, because we don't have the luxury of having the X amount of rides down. You know what I mean? So, I mean, even the log ride. We went on the damn log mining ride, the timber, whatever the fuck it's called.
It's a log ride.
It's like one of the earlier rides it's had also. And it was just me and him on the log, and when we were going up on the incline, it even got stuck. And you hear it sound like the belt was getting stripped. I thought we were about to like slide all the way back down. Honestly,
no.
I was like, "Oh, great, here we go. We're fucked." I really thought we were gonna just start sliding all the way back down because I thought the belt was giving out.
What was the new ride that we went on where we had the kids in the line forever?
Hang Time.
That shit was pretty dope.
Yeah, that's a dope ride. I've been on that before.
And then
that's been up for like maybe 4 years now.
Okay, and then the ride across the way where the water was by the Johnny Rockets. That ride isn't even there no more. There was a bridge. I don't know if you guys recall this. There was a bridge where you were able to stand on the bridge and the ride would come down and hit the water and you would get wet. But that shit's gone. And I'm like, wow, they got some little kiddie ride over there now. I'm like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, so I think that, like, if you're a park that is, I mean, it's still fun to go because they got a lot of good eat places. If you get the eating passes and stuff like that, well worth it, right? We went during the Boysenberry Festival. Yeah. So, you know, obviously the drinks. I mean, I love me some of that boysenberry wheat, and then the boysenberry mules. They have boysenberry Moscow mules on fucking tap.
This man is a whore for boysenberry.
Holy shit, I am now.
He'll bust it open.
I am. Whoa, pause. No diddy.
No diddy.
I mean, it was good. So let me tell you a story about when we came back. So we come back on Sunday after the weekend, you know. Like everybody else, probably.
I know. I was like 40 miles behind you.
Right. My sister, who didn't go to Cali with us, no, it's fine because she ended up watching the dogs. No, it's not fine. So it worked out.
How the whole family go? You don't. No, I'm busting your chops. I'm busting your chops.
So she decides to decorate the upstairs for my daughter for her birthday.
Oh, nice.
And had she bought her an electric scooter, so she liked that, right?
Oh, spaghetti-o.
So she has the entire upstairs floor covered in black and gold balloons leading into her room where her present was. And it was cool. It was fun. And then she's outside playing with it. We do the cake thing right when we get back and all that kind of stuff,
You're
right?
like, this motherfucker like, oh my God, I just want to sleep.
I did. I really did. I ended up having to cook dinner and shit. I was like, fuck, I wish we would have just
Get
bought
all
shit.
these people out of here.
But we already spent enough money.
Including my own family. Like,
at points.
Get everybody out.
Luckily, I still had some fucking whiskey with me. So I was like, fuck it, let me just turn up.
And a fridge full of energy drinks, right?
Right. Voila. So after like maybe 30, 40 minutes, things start calming down. I'm like, cool. Maybe I'll get to throw on a movie, just relax the rest of the night. I got to work tomorrow.
The fuck you thought?
Alana, my youngest, 4-year-old.
She hopped on the scooter, did she?
No.
Oh,
but she starts crying out of nowhere. And I'm like, what's wrong with you? What's going on? She goes, there's a balloon in my nose. It's like, there's no fucking way. Stop. Like, she's 4 years old. Balloon in my nose. There's no way. It didn't happen. Right? So I was like, stop.
I hope it was a Mandela effect.
So I was like, stop. Go to your mom.
Like,
quit crying.
We go to an alternate universe and it never happened.
And then Gabby's like, yeah, she keeps saying there's a balloon in her nose. I was like, there's no way a balloon's fitting in her fucking nose. And so Gabby sits her on the counter and she looks and sure as shit, there's a fucking gold balloon stuck in a goddamn nostril. I was like, are you fucking kidding me?
God.
So I was like, all right. Give me the tweezers. I'm going in.
You said?
I'm going in.
Oh my
I'm
God.
going in.
I would have been a little bitch. I would have been like, oh my God, get in the car.
No, because I was like, how much did we spend this weekend?
Dog,
And now I got to go to a hospital and spend how much?
all I know is I need a doctor.
I said, give me the tweezers. I'm playing Operation.
He said either I'm gonna get it or it's over.
Well, you remember the game Operation, right?
We losing a child tonight. This motherfucker. Either I'm gonna get it or we losing a child tonight.
Well, you remember the game Operation, right?
Yeah, you were not that good at it.
So I was like, maybe if I just don't hit the sides, she'll be all right.
I played that game. I got it.
I got this. I got it. We laid her down. I had her hold her head. I went in. I spread her nostrils as much as I could. I went in, and the second I pinched it, you could hear her that it like tickled her. Cause she starts like wiggling a little bit, and I just yank real quick, and sure shit, a fucking whole ass golden balloon.
How big
balloon.
are these? Like actual balloons?
Balloons
or mini like
balloons.
water balloons?
Nope. Balloon. Yeah, balloon.
So I know she's?
I don't know how. I don't know.
She wasn't able to explain what the fuck she was doing.
She's 4.
No, but sometimes they accidentally explain to you. I was just.
Like, was you trying to blow it up with your nostril? Like you just inhaled a whole dime bag of coke in your nose?
What were you doing? What were you practicing for?
I don't know.
You don't know. So did you fucking get rid of all the balloons after this? Did you
I looked at
put them in the fire pit and burn them?
I looked at Bella. I looked at Amberlyn. I said, don't let her touch a fucking balloon.
No.
If you see a balloon blow out, you better throw it the fuck away. No. She doesn't touch balloons. No
balloons allowed in this house ever again. Well, did you call your sister? Did you call your sister?
I
love you, sis, but no more fucking balloons.
So Gabby did. Get
called. The tissue, fucking gold and black tissue. Use that.
Why? That'll be in her nose next. I don't know. I don't know how the fucking ended up in her nose. It's insane.
That's the scariest shit ever.
Like, when I saw it, I was like, "You're kidding me!" And Gabby's like, "No, it's gold." And I went and I looked, and I'm like, how the
only
fuck?
Thing I have equivalent to this is when my son was about he's about 4 years old back home. He was playing with the neighbor son, and my fucking son was lazy. His shoe was untied, and they were running up the porch, and dude stepped on his shoelace, and he fucking couldn't move, so he fell. He busted the back of his head. I was in the bathroom in the house, and he came in leaking. I'm talking like fucking nickel-sized chunks of blood dripping out his head.
Nice.
And that wasn't nice. I didn't know what the fuck to do. I looked at him. I said, what the fuck? And I just ran to the car, threw him in there. We drove to the hospital. Get to the hospital. I don't know. I never had a person close to me leaking blood out of their head like this. Fucking bitch at the or at the hospital talking about, oh, it's just a head injury. They bleed a lot, but he's okay. It's about a 45-minute wait. Bitch, I jumped back in the car, drove to another hospital. I'm like, I'm not waiting 45 minutes with my son here, and he's fucking bleeding in his head. Like,
you were just paranoid for no reason.
Yeah, I mean, what the fuck else you want from me?
True.
That shit was like, I'm surprised you handled yourself well, but I guess your training has, motherfucker law enforcement kicked in. Boop boop.
In my line
He
of
said,
work,
hand me the tweezers.
in my line of work, I've seen some things, and also it's my third child.
He said, put a fan on me.
My oldest
Keep-
is just
keep me
turned
cool.
15, so I was like, yeah, dab my head, I'm sweating.
Don't talk. I have to keep steady.
Or what movie was that where someone was operating and it was the show House, where he tells one of the other assistants in the room, your watch, and the guy's like covering his watch to like mute the sound.
It kept ticking, so it was
because
distracting
he was
him.
hearing the ticking. Yeah, it's something like that. I was like, shh, don't move.
Yeah.
Silence.
JD House.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how you didn't freak out on that shit.
I would have freaked out if I wasn't able to get it, because then I know we have no choice but to go to the fucking hospital. But I was like, you know what? Let me try this.
It's crazy that she's just like, oh. And I know I can see her right now because she's so nonchalant and fucking goofy. She's 4.
Yeah.
Respect. Oh, I got a balloon in my nose. Like, I could see her right now.
No,
like,
but she was crying. She was scared.
Oh, yeah?
She was scared. That's what made it
Good.
worse. Because she was like, she was fucking crying at the top of his head. I got a balloon in my nose. I was like, what are you fucking talking about? There's no way.
He's like, get away from me.
There's no way you got a damn balloon in your nose. Like, go to your mom. Go to your mom. I'm tired.
You know how dads are. If y'all watching, you know how dads are when they're just tired of their kids. Like, he's like, I spent a whole weekend at fucking Knott's Berry Farm with you guys. Just get away from me. Just stop. And she's like, a whole fucking graduation size balloon in her nose.
Yeah. So so me and Lamont met because we played on the same flag football team.
Yeah.
Were you there at the practice when me and Jason or me and Q bumped heads?
No.
And I got this cut. So we were at a practice, and you were talking about like your son dripping like
Head
big ass
injuries.
glotches.
I didn't know, but they
blood.
leak.
That happened like right here. So I got a scar like right here above my eyebrow. I don't know if you can see it on this fucking camera. We bumped heads because we like Stan throws the ball and we both come back to try and get it at like the goal right at the goal line,
same
right?
time, yeah.
And so we bump heads. I ended up catching the ball still, so I won.
But you was leaking.
But like
So
both
you
of
lost.
us was leaking. Like this shit was split wide the fuck open.
Yeah, that part right there is easy.
It's
That's
right
what
on
happened
the
to
top.
boxers.
Yeah.
A lot of boxers be leaking right here, and they think that he's leaking because he got punched. A lot of the times it's not from the punch; it's
So
from them
I
bumping.
had it to the point where I got it to stop bleeding a little bit, right? If I kept my eyebrow up. So like if I just kept my eyebrow up like I'm the fucking Rock or something.
Because it kind of closed
it closed it up.
and it was able to clog.
Yeah. So like I'm driving home, making sure this bitch is like up.
If he would have got pulled over, he would have went to jail. They'd be like, "You coked out with your eyes like that."
Like,
No, officer. I'm trying to
pat drying it.
I just try to keep my eyebrow.
Yeah, I would just like pat whatever leakage did come out while I'm driving.
Hold on, you in law enforcement.
I am now. I wasn't then.
But can you imagine pulling somebody over like this?
I'd be like, sir, step the fuck out of the car.
and that's his excuse. I try to keep my eyebrow from leaking. Like, what would you say?
I would have asked him to show me.
Like,
I'd have been like, what do you mean?
hold
And then
on.
the second he lays it down, if I would have saw like an extra pair of lips
Oh,
talking, I'd have been like, you want me to call your name in this? You need help? I would have called some help.
Hey, that's
So
it.
you know what I ended up doing though? All I did was I ended up going home and getting super glue.
So super glue.
So like I made sure it was dry. I did the alcohol
Watched
to
too
clean
many
it.
James Bond's movies.
And I put some fucking super glue. Super glue stings like a motherfucker, by the way. Like,
of course, it has some type of chemicals that
yeah,
shouldn't
like
really go into your.
Yeah, it's probably it worked though.
It
And you
works.
could barely see the scar.
Nah,
You could barely see it. Like
this shit fucked up. I'm
fucking lying ass. Look, you could barely see the fucking scar.
Yeah. Hey, your shit tore up, bro.
Can barely see it.
It got ravished.
But yeah, when you mentioned that about your son, I was like, that's what immediately what
bro.
came to mind. I
That
was
shit
like,
scared
damn.
the fuck out of me, bro.
If you're not used to it though, you're not.
Yeah, I
used
was
to
like
it, so.
20 years old. I'm like, literally, when he came in the bathroom, I don't know what the fuck I was doing. But he came in. Oh, I hit my head. You know, like your daughter, little kids, bro. I hit my head. I'm like, I look, drip, drip, drip.
I have a small scar on the side of my head because of something similar.
My son
to that
got
too.
2 scars in his head.
Does he?
Yeah.
Well, that's 'cause he's
The
a
other one is
knucklehead.
goddamn mom didn't tell me about till later, but he was somewhere playing at a party and they were jumping a brick wall, and somebody jumped the brick wall before him and ended up one of the bricks came loose. I'm like, God damn, boy, protect your head. What's wrong with you? And your head is like a magnet for damage. Like, just you need a helmet. We got to get him a fucking radio helmet. Please, somebody save him.
That's fucking
Yeah,
hilarious.
fucking kids. You gotta love them, but god damn, they stress you.
It's definitely stress.
I still want to know how the fuck she did that.
An entire balloon.
Like, I don't understand how you wasn't like detective. Like, I need to figure out what the fuck was you doing.
I was just so elated with the fact that I was
Like,
able to get
in
the balloon out.
In the nose, like,
It's just like, fucking
what was you
just-
doing with a balloon at your nose?
Yeah.
And you got the whole thing.
Golly. I swear she's got a little nose. It's not like she's got like a big ass fucking nostril that she said, oh, it's stuck in there. Like, I don't know how she did. She's 4. They do some crazy shit. It's insane. Anyhow, yeah, fuck it. Subscribe, share, show you care. We out.
Peace.